door open, boys. Good morning. I just decided to, you're wonky, sorry. I don't know why. Is that better? I just decided that I wanted to do a little daily vlog today. We'll just see what we end up doing. We've got a few things happening today, so yeah, nothing exciting that I'm gonna vlog, but like they'll just be peppering our day, so I thought it might be an interesting one. Oh Milo, I'm talking and I'm not looking at you, okay? So Milo was up, he woke up at 5 this morning, which is becoming pretty standard for him. And I usually try and like lie in bed. Sometimes Andrew will get up with him and I go back to sleep, but I usually just try and lie in bed until it's clear that he's not going to be happy just lying next to me anymore. You know, like I'll feed him and I'll like tickle him and things, like just to try and eke my like horizontal time out for as long as possible. So I got up. So it's like 10:30 now and I already feel like I've done an entire day. I'm quite tired. But I decided I wanted to bake some cakes. So I've got 2 chocolate cakes in the oven, which I'm gonna like sandwich on top of each other to make a really delicious cake. Hopefully we've got some Biscoff spread, which the boys don't really seem to like on toast, and I find it quite like sweet on toast, so I don't think it's really going to get eaten like that. But we needed like a dairy-free alternative to chocolate spread, and we think that Milo might be allergic to peanuts, so we're sort of limiting the peanut butter usage as well, so in the areas where he might get hold of it. So yeah, anyway, tangent. I have received 2 parcels this morning. Just check I've not got 2 parcels this morning, and I know what these are, but I thought that I would open them and show them to you as I open them. So let's do that now. Here's the first one. This one has come from, I bought this one from, what's it called? Bookshop.org. It is Uncharmed by Lucy Jane Wood. This is the second in the, oh, I can't remember what the series is called, but the first one's Rewitched. This is the second one, and I wanted the paperback because the first one I have in paperback, this one I wanted to get in paperback. I was torn between getting paperback or getting hardback, and then getting a hardback of the third one, but I'll probably get, if I enjoy this one, I'll probably get the hardback of the next one, the third one. Try the last one, I'm not sure if it's a trilogy or if it's more than that. Yeah, if I enjoy this one as much as I enjoyed the first one, then I will get the hardback, and then so that I can read it straight away, and then I'll probably swap it for the paperback later, or something like that. So that's the first one, and the second one. Oh yes, oh look, it's Uncharmed by Lucy Jane Wood. This one's actually the one from bookshop.org. Doesn't really matter, does it? Because they are exactly the same, although I'll be honest, I did think that I had ordered like a special version from Waterstones, but I haven't. They are exactly the same. So this was just me completely failing to know what I've been ordering. So yeah, they're literally exactly the same. There's nothing different about them whatsoever. So I think I'm going to give one away. So if you would like to be in with the chance of winning a copy of Uncharmed, then you just need to leave a comment down below. It could just be like maybe an emoji. You could leave me a little cake emoji, which seems fitting. I've made cake. There's a cake on the front, so leave me a cake emoji. I will use a random comment picker. I will be letting you know in a future video, and then I will ask you to either email me or drop me a message on Instagram, so I won't like message you and I won't ask you to pay for anything. So if you get a message saying you've won, pay me money to send it to you, then it's not from me. So I'll figure out the nitty-gritty details. So check the pinned comment. It will just be open for people in the UK because postage is expensive. So sorry if you are watching from outside of the UK, but I'll just do it for the UK. So yeah, but check the pinned comment to find out details about the giveaway. And yeah, so that's what I received in the post today. Oh, they're so pretty. Like, look at the cover. I just really love this sort of style of cover, this really kind of cozy, really bright, happy colours. Like they're just like there's the little picture of the first one, and they just make me happy to look at them, and it'll look nice on the shelf next to the other one. So that's that anyway. So join me today. It's a Wednesday, and it's an unusual Wednesday. Usually my dad has one of the big boys, but they are away this week, my mum and my dad. So so I have both boys, well, all three boys at home. So we're just having a pretty relaxed day. Our weeks have gotten like quite busy. If you're new here, this is the first time you're watching me, welcome, thank you very much for watching. And we home educate our children. So we've got three boys. We live in Norfolk. Me, my husband, and our three boys, and our two cats. And yeah, we home educate, so the boys are home all the time. So it's a little bit crazy around here. And yeah, normally one of them spends a day with my dad on a Wednesday, so that I can get some one-on-one time with the other child, and so that they get a little bit of one-to-one time with my dad, which is really nice. And they usually do some fun activities. But yes, this week my parents are away, so I have all the children at home. Andrew is working like in his work office, not at home. He usually works at home a couple of days a week. So, but today is a not working from home day. So it is just me and the boys and the cats at home. And the weather looks like it's going to be pretty rubbish. I love like extreme weather. Like I love it when it rains really, really heavily. I love it when we have like thunder and things like that. So I'm actually okay with the fact that it looks like it's going to be like a really wet day, because the plants need it, because it's been so hot, and the air needs it because it's been so humid. I went for a walk yesterday and I came home and I just felt like I'd walked through soup. It was awful. I like it to be hot, but I like it to be dry and not too hot. So yeah, it needs a good rain, I think, and I would really love some thunder and lightning, but I think I might be asking too much for that. So so yeah, it's just going to be a normal at home day. We'll probably the boys need to do some numeracy and some reading, and they're probably going to listen to a lot of Narnia because they are really loving, well, they're always loving Narnia, but particularly at the moment, my middle son Rory, he is really getting into Narnia, so they're just listening like on repeat. We've got all of the Audible books, and they are just on repeat going through them all, so I'm happy with that. I don't mind that. And I would also like to try and get outside, even if it's just into the back garden at some point, just to have a little bit of fresh air. We've always got a club tonight. Yeah. Ooh, they're looking really good. I used you'll see me using like the sort of giant cupcake case type thing. That's like a cake tin liner. Usually I wouldn't use something like that because it is more expensive, but I have been like battling with parchment paper in like round tins recently and just getting so frustrated. And then Andrew's birthday cake, I made it. I've done a couple of practice cakes and they were fine. And then I made his actual birthday cake and the baking parchment like collapsed into the cake and was like baked into the cake. And it peeled out and was all right, but it definitely wasn't anywhere near as good as previous iterations of the cake. So that was really frustrating. So I just thought, you know what? Be kind to yourself and buy the pre-formed cake liners. But yeah, they've risen really, really well, so I'm really pleased about that. So, okay, anyway, that's enough talky. Let's just see where the day takes us, shall we? Quite pleased with how these turned out. They're a good size, nice and thick. Carefully. Top one's a bit smaller, which is a bit weird, isn't it? But it'll all work out in the end.
Mama?
Yeah?
Is that peanut butter topping?
No, it's Biscoff.
Are you going to have another topping?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and top the top as well. This is just in the middle to keep it all squished together. Oh, it's not spreading very well.
It's a big cake then.
It is going to be a big cake.
That means we get big pieces. Me and Roy get big pieces too.
It's definitely rustic around the edges, but I'm pleased. I'm sure it's going to taste delicious.
So I can't remember where I read it or heard it, but apparently if you pick the strawberries a little bit early before they've gone completely red, then you end up with more because they don't get eaten by birds or like slugs and things. So try to pick them a little bit early. I think this one I might have picked that slightly too early. I would normally wait until they're a bit redder, but I thought I'd give it a try and see, because this one was perilously close to a slug. So I thought I will pick it and see how we do. But there's loads more on the plant. So I'm hoping that maybe this year, if I keep on top of it a bit better, we'll actually be able to eat some of our own strawberries instead of losing them all to insects and birds.
It's the next day and I have just come in to close out the vlog. It was really lovely to share a little bit of my day with you yesterday. It ended up being a bit of a funny day because of the weather. It was like, looked like it was gonna absolutely chuck it down, and then it didn't. And then in the evening we got some lovely rain and a bit of thunder as well. So Andrew went from, this rain is great, it's gonna fill up the water butt and water all the plants, to, I hope the rain doesn't damage my delicate petals, very quickly, which was really amusing. So yeah, thank you for coming along with us, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.